Hello, hello, my wieners once again, and I realised how wrong that sounded. Of course, you all know who I am. I am Armadillo, of course, the fellow contestant as well for First to Worst 2022. We are now in Phase 2 of the Wieners bracket, which means that there are only 32 contestants remaining in the Wieners bracket. This also indicates as well that within about approximately 1 week as well, we will be having our goulash bracket as well. So our fallen operators who will be fighting to make their way back. With me, I also have Baldric.
Good afternoon, everyone.
How are you doing, Baldric?
I'm doing well. Looking forward to this run.
Yeah. It's going to be a very, very special run indeed, and I've also just realised that the scrolling text that I put down failed to modify, so I will just make a quick fix on that, so that we are actually relatively accurate. So yep, as the scroll now indicates, it is Arpy versus JediTobiwan. Two heavy-duty First to Worst legends. Baldric, what could you tell me about our two contestants?
Well, they're both veterans. Everyone knows Jedi, of course. Arpy, however, has also been here from the very first tournament, has always done pretty well. He is fast and accurate. And we should see that carrying on into, well, this round and into the future.
All right then, and yeah, with these two veterans, I think it's really going to be changing up a bit of the dynamic of who's going to be taking on who, because we've been seeing a lot of newer contestants as well as their first foray into first to worst. So to see them go up against our veterans potentially in the future will be very exciting indeed. With that in mind, now
Right.
let us transition into the seed showcase to see what seed our contestants will be taking on. So this time around, my fellow operators, we will be taking on Seed 3. Seed 3 begins within the J hallway. One that can be, well, a little bit awkward in terms of its corner, but again, all you're taking on there is statics. As things start moving on, they will be going into light blue, one that we all well and love. Bolt, do you have a hold in mind that you think will be interesting to see from our contestants?
I think it'd be interesting to see how they cope with the AI changes as it affects Blue Hallway.
Yeah.
Blue Hallway has that one Sosig that likes to take his time to emerge, and that can play havoc with the players' direct sense.
Yeah.
They may think that they've cleared everything. There's still a Sosig remaining to pop up and surprise them.
Yep. So with that, we have Orange Room and we have Blue Hallway as well. Yep, just adjusted the music as well. Apologies for that. Thank you, Morris Lee. And then finally, of course, we'll be ending in T Hallway. So very familiar holes that we've all been seeing over this course of the tournament so far. And I think with that in mind, Baldric, are we ready to see how this goes down?
I think we are.
All right then.
Let's go say hello to our contestants.
Yep.
Would ever want to premiere it or mess with it. Parsec integration with like somebody else controlling a drone over the internet. I've already got that.
Symmetrical, yeah.
Yeah, I've already got it working with like without Parsec integration, but with Parsec integration, you can get like actual unironic multiplayer with other people controlling things because you can have a bunch of different people. What's up? Hi.
Hello.
We're not discussing hot dog multiplayer.
Don't worry
There's
about
only
it.
one dog here.
Welcome, you two.
Hello.
How's it?
Thank you.
So-
I'm happy to be here.
Yep. All right. Thank
Welcome
you.
to the run, Dragon.
Yep. Dragon, of course, is going to be our moderator for this. Arpy, how are you feeling today?
Well, I'm hoping to give you like twice the headache you had last time, so pretty good.
Fair enough. And Jedi, how are you feeling today?
I'm centered and practiced and lying.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you're not lying. You are practiced, but
Well,
like
both
I
of
don't know
you,
how centered you are.
both of you, of
My play
course,
space is weird.
veterans within the first to worst and H3VR communities.
Oh, I was centered.
Respectively. So this will definitely be an exciting run. Contestants, do you have anything to say to each other?
Standard spawn lock, right?
Correct.
Awesome. Should I? Well, my question is, do I re-roll the bolty?
I mean,
I'm re-rolling it anyway, so your answer doesn't matter.
yeah, I
But, like,
watched that.
Yeah.
He opened up the case.
I didn't realize we were
and
supposed to
decided
open it. But yeah.
Yeah, we
good luck.
usually wait on it, but you
I forgot.
you closed it. It's okay.
Yeah, it's closed, and that was never opened. But yeah, good luck, Jedi. May the best runner win. I'm gonna be
All right.
pulling out all the
So-
stops. So
Good luck.
good luck, man. It's gonna be a fun one. I cannot wait to watch this back.
All right. So with that being said, when you guys are ready, if Armadillo is down, you guys are ready to start going through your weapons.
Yep, we will be now moving towards our commentators. Thanks.
Before we move back, how many viewers does First to Worst have currently?
Oh, before we do, then we currently have
More than you.
22.
Yeah,
Hopefully
but,
19.
like,
All right.
19. Oh, cool.
And with that
sorry.
in mind, let us move on.
All right. So
Okay, with that in mind, we are just waiting for the streams to start synchronizing up a little bit. So we're going to be just slightly bumping up
Oh,
the
actually,
audios.
Before we move back, how many viewers?
Oh,
does
we are
First to
still quite the ways
more than
behind.
you.
Yeah, but like 19. Oh,
we will
cool.
be
I'm sorry.
waiting just a little bit.
All right. So that being said, you guys are ready to start picking your guns. If you guys need to, you obviously know that if
Just
you
trying to
need
work out
reroll, you have
what they're rolling.
3 of them.
Yep,
Make
and,
sure you announce your reroll
with
so I can
that-
count them properly.
It seems like
I'm
Arpy,
re-rolling.
I don't like
first
this.
has
I'm
rolled himself,
re-rolling.
yep, as predicted, a bolt
I'm
action
so
rifle.
surprised by the box. Ooh, I got
So
this new
you're
knife,
both-
though.
Jedi
So
is
you both
also
got one.
Oh, gosh.
rolling his from his first roll. Arpy's getting himself another bolt action, this time the Scout, your favorite. And Jedi,
Wait,
of
do we
course,
get to
Anton
press
is
reload
cursing him
scene 3
once
times,
again
or
with the
only twice?
with the
I'm
super
Super
sorry,
shorty.
you used up
No,
one.
no,
Oh
I mean,
dear lord.
are we? Because 3 rerolls, is that like
yeah,
3 individual
that's,
weapons?
not
so
exactly
with the first one counting, or do we get
best
4
build.
weapons overall to choose from?
3 rerolls, so 4 weapons.
3
Okay,
rerolls.
cool. Awesome.
Yeah.
Then I'm rerolling.
I'm rerolling my second one as well.
Jedi's
I got the
also
Scout.
re-rolling.
I have 2 of the
Yeah, I
three
can see
three round shotguns. So
I rerolled
Oh
twice.
dear
I'm
lord,
rerolling
and
a third
Arpy
time
got
'cause I
himself
the fucking
the Obrez.
same. I'm
Baldrick's
rerolling from the
mic
last
is
as well.
considered scuffed.
Baldrick. This
Baldrick,
is
just,
acceptable,
speak a little
actually.
bit,
Oh.
just to...
You
Speaking.
guys,
Oh
you
yeah,
guys have no idea the
you have
parallel
gone
I
a
just
little
seen.
slightly
We
scuffed.
both
Let's see if I
opened
can
an
fix
Obrez.
that on my end.
Yeah. I got 3 bolties and then finally something acceptable.
This
Oh
is-
dear lord.
I got the
Alright,
shorty
so-
shotgun. No joking.
I
Alright, that
apologize
should
to
do the
everyone.
trick.
Alright,
Yep.
so
Alright,
looks like
Arpy
you
If
both
that's
looks
too
like
much.
up all your
Arpy looks like he's
rerolls,
rolled himself the
so
Smith
what
of
you
Wesson
think.
Stealth.
This
while
economy is
Jedi
rigged, man.
Tobiwan, Tobiwan.
deal
Ah,
with it.
sorry about that. Jedi has rolled
will.
himself the Sacco 85,
Life ain't
so
fair, sorry. So
I like how there's a
interesting rolls
Look at this
regardless.
button
Baldrick.
to point the
Okay.
gun at yourself.
Yeah,
Alright,
good.
with that being
A
said,
good,
when you guys are
interesting
ready,
starting
tell me
set of
what
weapons
you think,
for
and
them.
we'll be ready to go, and then
I
we'll
would
go.
definitely have gone with the Scout on Arpy's side, but there we go.
I'm ready.
Yeah, no, of course.
Um,
Alright, so
I know you're a little bit biased with
And
the for
go.
the Scout.
no, I like the Sacco as well, but the 5-round mag
Good luck.
hurts it a little bit.
Alright, and with that now, both of our contestants are now finally underway. Arpy already going into his massive flow state, decapitating a Sosig straight off the bat.
Let me get another bolt.
Jedi going though slowly and methodically. Oh my goodness, Arpy is going super quick. He's already rolled himself what looks like a short double-barrel shotgun.
Oh my god.
And Jedi has rolled the BFR. These rolls that Jedi are getting is not ideal.
Well, at least with the BFR and with the Sacco, he does indeed get red dots for both of them.
Yep, absolutely. Just bumping up Arpy's audio a little bit there because I've noticed I'm not hearing his gunshots. Baldrick is now very loud. Thank you. very much. Arpy is absolutely doing some
Oh, this is
super
the worst
shotgun,
for the first hold.
stuff at the moment
Damn.
there. And with that, Arpy has now started into hold 1.
Right now.
So, Arpy already starting very well with the revolver.
1, 2, 3.
Both contestants having revolvers, Baldrick. Bit of an interesting
Spawn.
synchronization with the roll there.
Yeah, although I would say I prefer Arpy's revolver.
I think everybody would
1, 2, 3, 4.
would probably prefer Arpy's revolver. Although that being said, Jedi was putting in some work just then with the
Better to run the taunt over
with the
the actual-
BFR there.
Awesome.
Oh, and it definitely does a good job.
We're gonna
Yep.
see you
That
guys.
can't be denied.
Yep, starting
Not bad,
spawn for
not bad.
Arpy, and Arpy doing some
Wow,
tremendous
Jedi, you're
work
giving
there
me
with
actual-
with both
This is
his
gonna be
shotgun
fun.
and
I
his
just got
revolver.
my first
With
adrenaline
that in
boost.
mind, now we are going to predominantly focus on Jedi.
Up.
Jedi already taking 1 or 2 hits from a straight round from a Sosig there. It's a very low profile sight that Jedi has as well. Statics have now banned the spawn.
That can be an advantage. It's a bit more lined up with the controller in that way.
Yeah, no, definitely agreed. Let's now go back into center stage now that both contestants are out. Arpy looks like he's rolled himself what looks like number 4 buck.
Terrible, terrible,
And
terrible.
he is, oh, he's also rolled himself an infinite ammo as well.
Hold there. Just gonna see if I can take a couple of them out.
So how are the chances, do you think, they're looking, Baldrick, in terms of our contestants at this moment in time?
Honestly, the way Jedi has handled the BFR so far, it's making him look pretty strong when he gets
Yeah.
a more sort of a weapon with better gun handling.
Yeah.
Elevated site.
Alright.
Arpy is mentioning the elevated site, and it looks
Please
like
be
he's
a
also already
shotgun.
rolled himself a
Nothing else.
P90.
Ooh, even better.
deal-
I do love the P90.
Yeah.
It's a really
That's my
fantastic
shakiness
roll,
now.
especially when you get it early.
Yeah, I mean,
got
this is the
his
thing.
first.
Jedi has obviously that solidified experience, but Arpy right now, he's in this
Look like
like
it's from you, Buckaroo.
hyperactive flow state, and now given the
Terrible,
fact that he's got
terrible
himself
opening.
Literally
black
just, like,
tips with
the
the
game wants me to win.
P90, I think that's going to really go heavily in his favor.
Awesome.
It's definitely going to influence things. You can run an entire run with the P90.
Yeah,
It's got the magazine capacity, it's got the ammunition selection,
And a
and you can
shot.
just spend all your points making it more comfortable to use.
yep,
You
definitely,
don't need to
especially.
worry about
We'll
picking more
take it.
weapons.
1, 2,
Yeah,
3,
especially
4,
with the
5.
pocket loading there, Arpy just absolutely
tells me.
mag dumping on the soul 6 that are spawning. He's already gone into light blue hallway. Meanwhile, Jedi I believe is in a supply point. Arpy is just
You might be thinking
almost
Arpy, now be
haphazardly
overkill?
mag
Yes.
dumping
Take that shot.
There's no kill like overkill.
into the soul 6 there. He seems to be
Spawn.
in a very good mood for this run at the moment. Hasn't taken any hits yet either, and his
Damn it.
encryption takedowns have been pretty quick so far.
Maybe 2.
Hardens have now spawned. Arpy getting four hardened
Bit of a
encryptions
time.
and immediately just shredding them.
Wiping them out.
Yeah,
That armor piercing ammunition.
Should be.
It
I
just
forget.
does a fantastic job.
Does the 5.7 armor piercing rounds penetrate hardened shells?
They do indeed.
Oh wow, okay, yeah, I was never entirely sure myself. Jedi is currently just doing some stealth with a knife there at the moment, while gathering stuff. Meanwhile, Arpy is just like running around like he's on absolute meth at this moment in time, going up and down the stairs
1,
constantly.
2, 3.
He's got 3 swarm encryptions to deal with once they show up. Jedi though has also now gone into light blue. Swarms have now spawned. That's 1. That's 2.
That was not the best, but not
Still
the worst.
relatively quick there, I would say.
Might just
let's
run the
slow-
pistol for
let's
them.
slow on the second
No.
one. That could be just down to a little bit of nerves.
Tarkov mode.
If you can bring that under control again,
like that, like a little
you will have
Tarkov
no
inspection.
problems.
Yeah, with that in
One
mind,
second,
now
one
let's
second.
focus on the sentry that is, of course, Jedi. He's got the
My hands are
USP
so-
Match
So
45.
secure.
It seems like that's the primary thing that he's rolling with, but he does also
Oh my
have
gosh, you got my
a
revolver?
double barrel shotgun.
No, that's a bad.
Hardens have now spawned, got a bit of an off. Oh, wow.
That was good.
No
That
good
was
for
very
And
good.
that was
bad.
really, really difficult Harden to clear the pistol.
Definitely.
Come on.
Switching to the shotgun,
Speaking of this,
cleared it, and just doing it more
close.
jumping. That just it's wonderful to see.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Come on, man.
There we go.
This looks like Jedi's having small amounts of difficulty at the
freaking
moment,
car.
just getting those Soul 6 into a decent firing
My
line so
whip.
we can finish them off.
My
Always a
whip.
little bit awkward when they
Unless
also
I might
decide
have
to
turned
run
it
at
in,
the
I
same
can't-
time.
cannot remember for the life of me.
He's got a good setup with the swarms though.
Bonk.
Too close to him. He can just finish this off the pistol quite nicely and easily. And the final one isn't too far away. He can either move closer to engage or shoot it with the shotgun.
Yeah, that's
Potential quick there.
Yeah, I think for this, he's just going to hold position here. He might swap to the shotgun if he starts running a
Hi,
bit
Jerry.
closer to dry. There we go,
I'm
the swarms have
bringing
now
you
spawned.
over
1, 2, 3.
Oh no, Jared!
Pistol all the way.
Pistol all the
Really
way.
nice ricochet there.
Getting, I think he got at
I'm
least
just
2
shutting my
ricochets
shoe for-
during
This
that.
is wrong information
Which is
anyway.
well, definitely always impressive to see.
You can't count on the ricochets happening, but it really does speed up your
Oh.
game.
Oh yeah.
That's so sick just running away.
Yep. Arpy is
Holding.
making his way now towards Orange Room, formerly known as
Incense.
Cursed Ladder.
Hope you guys don't get copyrighted for my incredible singing.
APIs for in the 45 match 45.
That's going to be
That's going to
incredible.
Ammo
really
back
help.
there.
Yeah.
Punching out so it's easy. It doesn't get any better weapon rolls.
Yeah, I don't know what it is with the H&K pistols, but like the Mark 23 and the USP, getting APIs in those is
Ladder.
just like you could almost complete an entire take and hold run with just that.
Oh, you definitely can.
Yeah.
Need mag upgrade.
he had a
SMG.
1-point
Hold 3 already
in the
though.
first supply room. That was a 3-point SMG.
Nothing good here.
He may decide to go for that
Flashbang,
just
if
for
those are
the
actually
magazine
flashbangs,
capacity.
for sure.
We end up
Yeah,
rolling that.
Probably take them.
I think there's a third supply room
That's
to
just
go to.
disrespectful.
Okay.
So we'll see what he finds here.
So it's gonna be
Lucky.
laser.
Oh, it's at one point.
It's gonna be laser.
It's either a pistol or a revolver.
It's another revolver.
There we go.
Not necessarily
Yeah,
some,
locomotion
well,
gun,
not
these are
good
just
rolls
funny.
there at
Yeah.
all. He does have the option to get a grip, so Jedi being a little bit of a
I
memester
like
as well,
watching
he might
back
just
my-
grab the grip.
You-
Definitely, I think getting the opportunity to recycle the BFR,
And you, actually.
and I think
May
he's
not
going to get
have
rid of
ya.
the Sacco as well. Did Arpy? Sorry, I've just noticed Arpy has rolled himself a grapple gun.
Bring on the Cobra.
Yes.
We
Arpy used grapple gun in the last phase as well.
No, Buckaroo.
Thinking of
this
it.
seems to be a bit of a common occurrence that Arpy
I can't think of the name of it now.
decides to use the
Cobra.
grapple
Might
gun.
be very useful in hold
Cobra's the Terminator.
traversing to the other end of that
What the
corridor
heck's the
very,
Yeah.
very
SMG
quickly.
last time?
Unless if RP's getting on
Why
that
are there so
streak of
many
his,
guns
oh
in this
god, he's
game?
getting cornered a little bit there with the.
I will kill this guy.
And there it is. I say that though, but I'm just got cut off as Jedi rolled himself the MP7.
You guys come up there.
MP7 is essentially the counterpart
Probably
to
end up using
the
this
P90.
This is actually
And
some.
easy,
My passive
Sorry,
fist.
go on, Baldur.
easier to reload,
your face.
but
Both have real profiles,
smaller magazine.
which I'm super happy with.
so shorter bursts, but more flexible. in
Allow me to enjoy myself.
Really?
On single
no,
shots for this
absolutely.
guy. But check
Honestly, it's my
ammo real
preferred out of
quick.
the two.
Yeah, no, I can.
Yeah, he's down here.
Reloads being that much
Oh,
easier.
no.
Smaller magazine isn't a problem.
Thank goodness we
if
don't have
you
20 rounders for
don't need
this.
to use it. I mean,
Yep.
if you,
Can
if
I
you
just
don't
live?
worry about emptying it, rather.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
Always.
I couldn't quite tell what he picked up there, ammunition-wise.
Nope, I couldn't, and
Hey.
I just ended up dropping a
Alrighty.
piece of cheese on the floor. Well,
Ba-da-ba,
rip to me.
ba-da,
There
ba-da.
goes my food. Sorry about
He
that.
didn't like it anyway, so I think he might be follow points.
Oh wow, okay.
Okay.
I
You're the
don't know
right
what
person,
Arpy's
man.
doing, but it looks like he's playing a bit of Spider-Man at the moment there, just ziplining
Do that for you,
from
Armadillo.
the hallway.
Whoever
It makes me
said I
wonder
should.
if he's preparing that on
Remember who it was?
purpose for faster.
Fire rate's
faster
better than I
movement.
thought. Oh, what is this cover?
Arp-
Well, it's not for faster movement, for the memes.
no, yeah, I think it's definitely for the memes. Oh, it looks like both contestants are now both in Form 3 at the same time. Yeah,
Quick
I'm gonna
spawn,
see if I
quick
can commentate
spawn.
and prepare my food at the exact same time.
There's two, right?
You will notice that Arpy has slinglocked his
Yeah, I see it.
flying around
Not
orange
good.
hole there.
You know,
You can actually slinglock it while it is
Can't get him.
while it is on its way out.
yeah, no, agreed.
Makes for a
Not
very
the best
quick
there.
to a predefined position.
Grab the gun,
Yep,
not the mag.
absolutely. Both Hardens, both contestants.
No
I
cover
did
on
good
landing
at
here.
I took a risk and it
really,
paid off.
really good time. It does make me wonder as well, actually. I just realised, especially for like the recursives that can have a bit of awkward positioning,
got it
RP
right,
actually
yeah.
using the grapple gun would definitely come in handy for that.
That's 1, 2, 3.
It definitely could do. He's the only person we've seen so far that I'm aware of who's using the grappling gun offensively like that. In terms of the Hardens, I think
One, two,
Arpy's arm
three.
piercing rounds have given him the edge so far.
Yeah,
Jedi had to find those shots between the armor plates on the Hardens.
Come on.
That's
The old
down
one-shot
bits.
reload.
yep. We're
So
also
he needs to pick up the pace a bit more
Yeah.
to catch up to RP now.
we have seen some questions about can the grapple gun actually take out encryptions. You know what? I don't know. Both. Although that being said, though. Oh wow.
Okay.
Yeah.
I
This.
thought you had 50 rounds in you. Why do you feel like you have
Finally.
20?
RP was struggling there as he ran out of ammo, and Jedi got a fantastic
1,
clear.
2.
Yep.
I'd say they're neck and neck again.
Yep. Oh boy, I've just noticed as well. We are having some additional screen
thought you
difficulties.
were up here, weather
Seems like it's getting a little bit
printer?
pixelated on
Oh.
my end.
Switch to
just trying
single
see
for
if I can
these.
get
This
that
shouldn't be
fixed.
too bad.
At the same time, please keep providing feedback if the streams are still causing some problems.
RP just bouncing around the room so quickly is making me lose track almost.
It makes me wonder as well if RP speed is actually causing some pixelations. Yeah, it
Well,
looks
they're
like.
just waiting for the recursives to pop now. RP has two on completely opposite sides of the room.
Yep.
But he does have the movement. Jedi has a really
Oh,
nice
this
line
side.
up
Yep.
with an awkward
Oh,
spawn.
this side.
Jedi's gone and cleared his. RP's one down, flying across.
Woo!
And the second one down.
Sweep.
I love this thing. This thing is
Yeah, that
amazing.
was-
People sleep on it.
Probably about equal.
Yeah. No.
RP crossed the room so quickly.
Didn't think it was that one.
About the same amount of time as Jedi's location to get the
It's
alternate node.
taking.
Yeah.
close
No.
one.
I've
Great.
absolutely. That
Crikey.
was some
He's
incredible.
a bad guy a bit.
Incredible runs for hole 3. by both contestants there. I'm just going to be predominantly focusing a little bit on just trying to fix up
Come on,
the
side, 'cause
fix
it's
up the
probably
stream
in
there. We are
basement.
noticing a significant amount of pixelation, which we are attempting to
Ba-da-ba,
try and fix.
ba-da-ba.
Apologise for the inconvenience at this moment in time.
8 point in battle. Might actually be worth it here.
Get
They're
over
fouled at
here.
20. They can carry the rest of the way.
So I'm looking
Give them
at
a
the
chance to
current
roll.
poll,
Yep.
Different ammo
Hey,
for it.
can you give me some water? Give
and
me water real quick.
so far the
Yes.
chat thinks that JediTobiwan is most likely to be the winner of this round.
Oh, right.
That's really
Um,
good. Thank you.
In terms
Water.
of points
Remember,
gambled,
kids,
it's 76
Water is
to
one of the 3
24%.
building stones of life. Next
Okay.
to fire and earth. Those are the 3 main elements that
Slightly
keep you
less
alive.
positive in terms of numbers. It's 8 to
I have my
5.
doctorate.
That's a lie.
Wow.
I'm legally
Okay.
supposed to tell you
But
that's
at the
a lie.
moment, I think I think the Arpy has the slight edge.
All right then. That does seem interesting. By quite a bit. Hopefully the stream quality will have
Come on, I'm gonna get a good one.
slightly improved, going hopefully not being so
8BR
850.
still has a chance
Do keep providing feedback if the streams
to
do
be
kind of crap themselves out
14.
again.
We do still have a rail on the 14s.
Wow.
If the
that's a lot.
stream
not
quality
concerned with full auto.
degrades Armadillo.
Yeah.
But
What
he
did I
gets stuck with
yes,
singles
degrade.
here.
We'll use the correct term,
Some
degrade.
garbage we
Then.
can get stuck with on the 6
Excuse me.
point.
6-point battle
Need
rifle means I can
something.
get more
Anyway,
battle rifles, and I can use
digressing
the other 2
away
points.
from
Not rolled
stream
much
stuff.
Yep, that's exactly
Arpy
what
has
it is.
rolled
Awesome.
himself
It's got a
in a
crappy
foul.
magazine.
It's
But
8.
that is no
But about the roll
big
mag
deal.
extensions
I
on
don't know
that, I'm
what
kinda
magazine
screwed.
extension
I'm gonna
he
go 8 point
ended
battle.
up, well, or what magazine he rolled out. I don't know if that's the 10 or the 20.
I think this
I think that looks like the 20.
MP7's gonna be
Uh,
enough to
not
keep me
100%
alive.
sure.
Shades from you? No.
It's hard to tell when it's
Efficiently.
on his front there.
Yeah.
I know that's the 10.
Jedi also rolling
Kinda
himself
lame
a
'cause I
battle
can't
rifle as
extend the
well, and he's
magazine
getting
on this.
himself the P762. There's quite a lot of parallels with
No.
both
With a
these
dead end
contestants at the
roll.
moment.
No,
Both getting
no.
revolvers, both getting contrasting
myself
personal
one of
defense
these.
weapons, and now also rolling battle rifles at the same time.
8
This is the
Ps.
selling station.
Yep.
It costs
Jedi has the
3 to
advantage
upgrade
here
a
in that he
magazine.
has the 20-round magazines in the.
Yeah, it went right through your
he's
head.
picked up. Arpy
Should be alright with this.
only appears to have the 10,
Gotta keep
as
it
far as I can
fed.
tell.
Yeah, however, Arpy does have the opportunity to be able to extend the
on,
magazine capacity,
buckos.
whereas with the P762, I believe those are proprietary mags, so they can only
They are, yes.
you can only
still
remain
have-
at 20 rounds.
6 plus
I might be
on the
incorrect on
last
those magazines, actually.
a token roll.
They do look like 10 rounders
Got a
actually,
better sight too.
so you
that's
might
good.
actually be
Well,
correct there.
I think I'm
I'm
worried
actually
about
doubting
that,
myself.
having an actual optic
Get over
in the
here.
hallway.
Arpy, of course, still weaponizing the use of the grapple gun to
on.
just totally abuse. Meanwhile, Jedi is slowly but surely making his way
Batter.
through the hallway.
Batter up. You see, I
blew
did
up,
that
right?
with one thing.
Arpy,
How much health?
smacking
I
up some
lost
closings
that
along
much
the wall.
health. Seriously? Wow. I'm great at this game.
And
Time to
Jedi
shots
has
and keep it
now
reloaded.
started hold 4.
The gamer life is the place to be.
Let's see how he,
I
how he
definitely
does.
think
Oh, this is
Yeah.
an extendable stock.
From previous tournaments, I've seen the majority of players
Wait,
focus
go to the other-
down the
Um,
long end of the corridor.
you're taking up a big
Yep.
spot.
Ideally, you want all 3 associates to come to that end.
Yeah.
You can kill
You-
them a lot quicker that way. For more score, faster.
Oh gosh, there's a check
Yep.
on the AR.
Speaking of, recursives have already spawned for Jedi, doing some
Don't give up
methodical
on
shooting there on them, just only having to move a little bit closer against that other recursive encryption.
Let's see.
Yeah, it's very good clear.
Not that one.
We'll see if Arpy can match his pace through that
Ooh,
encryption.
bait. No, got it. Restrain myself
You can
somewhat.
definitely move
I'm
around
just
very
gonna
quickly
get
with
bigger
that.
things with
This is gonna be coming
grappling hook.
here.
But well, it lets him clear them faster. Really get better spawns.
Take your time.
Yep.
That's what we've got to look at.
It certainly does seem like that ever since the Soulseek ladder mechanics has changed, they do take quite a significant amount of time to get up that ladder from purple
1,
room
2,
into the blue hallway.
3, 4,
They
all
do
in the
indeed.
mid.
Do I save up? I think I'm
Maybe
gonna save up.
Come on, brother.
Because that was
Perhaps,
hold
yeah.
3
Unless
or
it's
more.
a
Speed meet round.
Hold
I
4.
believe Jedi has 5 stealth encryptions to contend with. That's 1. That's 2.
No, those
Trying
ones
to
didn't
find the
spawn when they
last
said they were
2.
going to.
Oh no, it was just 4.
I don't
with,
understand
Right
this.
seconds
and
before
with
being
that,
proven wrong by
Jedi is
himself.
now getting towards his first agiles.
Well, 4 is absolutely fantastic. I think that's the minimum you can have in terms of stealth encryptions in hold 4.
You would be correct in that fact.
It
Hoping that's enough on him.
makes
There's
for
going to
very
be
fast
agiles.
Yeah.
Either the
Arpy,
door
of
isn't a
course,
This
huge
is my
is
deal
general
here.
direction of
still
travel,
in
though.
his very
No
quick
shotgun to
state
help,
there,
no
swapping
full
between
auto
the
to help,
P90 as
MP7
well as the
backup.
FAL at the same time, and of course the
Afraid to
grapple gun.
ditch
You
what I
can never
have
forget
and
the
go with
grapple gun.
him.
Oh, Anton, your game.
Jedi just waiting for that last Sosik to appear.
Yep, although I do wonder how much time he's got left before those agiles start to spawn. In terms of the positioning of the beginning positions of the agiles, it's not too bad, but of course these are the agiles that are going to start moving like absolute, well, like mad.
I mean, if your technique is to wait for them to slow down a bit and then clear them really quickly, as opposed to chasing them around, because that does allow you to pick up a couple of extra Sosik kills if they're
It
there.
does, and with that the agiles have now spawned. It looks like he's just trying to get a shot off on them. Oh, wow, that
Terrible.
was still really quick though.
That was some fantastic agile sniping.
Yeah, especially at those distances and the speeds that the agiles generally go to. That is quite, yeah, that was quite, yeah, don't really have many words for it. But now we get to focus on Arpy as now he goes into blue hallway. He's taking a bit more of an up close and personal approach compared to Jedi was, where Jedi was hitting them at
Don't
range.
need you.
As I was saying, this end of the corridor seems to be preferred by players in the long run,
Points.
just
I know better.
purely because of the number of Sosiks that are
Need
available.
launcher.
Yeah.
So that's switch to P90 differential.
Oh,
Arpy.
getting quite a hedgehog
Oh, he
there.
spiked that one.
Yeah,
Oh.
it seems like his spraying, I think he was
Monkey,
kind of
monkey.
hoping that he could just get a quick spray onto it, but it seems
I
like
hate all this cover.
it hedgehogged quite a big there.
Yeah, that was a little unfortunate to say the least.
Yeah.
And then he was just trying to overcorrect in a way.
Yep. Meanwhile, Jedi is just, I think, still heading towards his supply points, clearing out T hallway as it's going. Arpy using the grapple gun for a quick getaway down the blue
1,
hallway.
2, 3,
I guess
4.
using the zip line isn't as fast as compared to that.
The mechanically assisted grapple is significantly faster over short ranges.
Yeah. Stealth encryptions have now spawned for Arpy, swapping to the P90 and potentially back to the FAL. Struggling a little bit there with the reload. He's got quite a few of the stealth encryptions lined up. That's 3 out of potentially 5 or 6. He's taking a bit of hits in the back though. Arpy having to propel
Where's
himself
four? There it
out.
is.
And there we
That
go.
was so
one, I
bad.
think.
Jedi,
Yep, that
congratulations
was,
on the win,
that was
Buckaroo.
cool.
You get this one.
Some really important time loss there.
Those are gonna be
Yeah, I'm starting to wonder now whether Jedi has solidified himself a bit more of an advantage with Arpy's issues during hold 4.
That makes sense.
It was mainly just the awkward
Come on.
reload time and wanting to switch
Your
back.
ladder climbing skills are weak,
Press
young
back
one.
again. It just takes time to do that.
Yeah.
In there.
Time that you're not focused
What
on
else can I even roll?
detecting and locating those stealths.
Yeah.
As you can't see them all of the time very clearly, it makes it considerably harder to then have a quick clear.
Yeah.
Shotgun and that'll work.
You really want your weapon up and ready to start shooting once you've detected them.
That is a little bit of a disadvantage with Arpy having to keep swapping over to the
1,
grapple gun
2,
there, is
3.
that then his gun isn't as always ready.
Speaking of grappling, Jedi has a couple of grapple hooks right now.
Yep. Speaking of speed as well, Arpy has got two agile Sosiks, agile encryptions very close to each other.
That was
and
actually
there's
a really
third
fast
one.
agile.
All 3 of them were very close to
could've
each
been
other,
faster,
but I
but
still think
not
it was
bad.
slightly
I
slower.
need a bigger magazine.
compared
This
to,
thing- I'm
compared
getting
to
an AR or a
Jedi's
bigger
sniper.
magazine, one of the two. We'll see what's
Jedi's
ready
clear
for
was
this round.
fantastically quick, and he got a couple of Sosik kills in there as well.
Last hold.
Yeah.
I think Arpy should
Or
have
magfit
probably
shotgun
tried
if I can get
use
the shays.
Utter rifle for those clears. at the
Yeah,
end.
I would say the P90
Um,
with its high fire rate, I think would have been more than enough.
It's also far easier to point
Alright,
you
that's a
at,
cell
which
station.
when you're close,
Oh, laser sight is
difference
good.
in the elevation
Good.
of the sight makes a significant difference
Where
when you're
you
looking
at?
at agiles.
Yep.
It's so
And,
small.
and as we're speaking there, Jedi did have
Or
a very
something better for
relatively
this.
quick
I get good
clear
ammo
there
for
on the
this.
stealth stealth
Literally,
Happy
encryption
boy.
they just spawn here,
for Hold 5.
that it has nowhere else to put them.
In terms of weaponry, it seems like Jedi is still sticking with the P762.
That's
Larger.
why that works.
Foreground. I don't need a foreground.
It's a good weapon.
Oh, definitely.
Put my guns.
And if you can work
called
with a
my
20 round
hand.
mag, which is more than enough,
I hate this hallway.
Yep.
especially with it being
Every
an
single
easy to
time it
reload
screws
rifle,
me over in my
then
games because it's
you don't need
just
any
way too big.
25
There's
capacity.
lots of so 6
Yeah.
gun
Need
meter.
everywhere else.
Yeah,
Although
good
Jedi
one.
is now on
Absolutely.
the
Not
speed
die.
meet round. Not entirely sure which power up So 6 he is going to use for this. He does have an infinite ammo,
What a
so he
jerk.
might stick with that as well as the MP7. And
Oh,
yep. Oh, as
the ammo has
predicted,
been used.
he did use
That's
the
not
infinite ammo, sticking with the P76. Oh, he rolled a shotgun during that. We must have missed that during as we were watching Arpy. Going
Yeah,
for the...
point blank, you get
Oh,
him.
that is some really good opportunity there of using a Mark 12
That helped
with
not at all.
with the infinite ammo.
The infinite ammo, yeah.
Yeah.
You saw that in the last run of the previous round, where even with 5-round shotgun, the infinite ammo sausage, it doesn't matter how big that magazine is, you just keep firing.
Exactly, absolutely.
Combo time.
If anything, I think Jedi was a bit too
I took some.
was doing
Close.
what had the problem Arpy did last time. He was a bit too close to the agiles.
Yeah.
Oh, give me flash
Could
it.
have
Damn
used
it.
a bit more spread,
Yep.
Oh crap.
but it was still
Damn
a bit
it.
clear.
Why you giving me?
Battle.
Yeah, no,
So
definitely.
it's
And now
1,
Jedi
2,
is
3,
still
4,
making some
5, 6,
fantastic
7,
time
8, 9.
here in prime position to be
9.
able to take
Alright,
on
let's
the
go see.
regenerative encryption.
Go see what I've got again. What are my
Jedi, just in terms
options?
of the pace, has been much faster, but of course
Where is
that's
this even
just
spawning?
with how quickly he was in
Laser
and out of
sight.
the supply points, whereas Arpy was
And yeah, it's laser sight.
playing with
Which
the
this is a
meat.
freaking anti-material volt action.
Jedi's being consistently quick.
Yep, absolutely. It seems like the regeneratives are about to spawn real quick. He's
wrong one.
One will
using
always
his
be okay.
health
Take the
power
other
up
one.
there just as
Doesn't
a
matter.
good measure. And there it is, the regeneratives have
I'm
now
not gonna put
spawned.
it on.
A little bit of a spider,
This is just a good
but
gun.
that was still a really quick clear.
They both are.
That's going to be a damn
The
good
laser
score.
sight's just
196,
makes
I
point
believe
shoot
it
way
is
easier,
from
though, so I think
his
it's
view.
good.
Yep,
What is this?
196,620, which is yeah,
Jacket
that is a
hollow again.
very high run there.
Wait.
For this seed, that's a good high result.
Yeah, definitely. So while
Black Hippo
Jedi, of course, waits
what we
for Arpy
Yeah, I'm gonna go
to
with
be
the larger
finished, we're going to go
magazine.
and focus on Arpy
Just over.
while he finishes
yonder.
his final hold.
It's over yonder.
Hopefully, I can get a quick bite here as Arpy is grappling.
And Arpy's playing with the So-6 again, just
Yep.
having a bit of fun.
Yeah.
That's 3.
I mean,
He's looking to upgrade.
Need one
Yeah,
more, so I'm gonna
there's
go-
20 rounders for the foul.
is he going
I'm
to
gonna go
potentially
turn in my
upgrade it to go
shotgun.
for the 30s?
Into the highest.
He's looking at shotgun.
I
before.
still took damage.
See if that's what he goes
I am off my game
he's
today.
going for.
Yeah. Jedi, sorry, not Jedi. Arpy is just trying to sprint as quickly as
Running
possible,
around
ending
at
up
the
taking a
speed
hit
of sound. Nowhere to go.
during it.
selling his was that his shotgun from earlier?
It looked like. Still keeping the grapple gun though. I mean, not that I believe you can recycle them.
I don't believe you can. So yes, he's going to upgrade to the 30-round mags for the foul. Looks like he's not going for that shotgun option.
No. I mean, 30 rounds will be more than plenty, especially with
Where's your laser
762,
sight on this?
and the fact that Arpy also has a laser sight at the same time, and then combined with the P90 as well, which will definitely help with the agiles. Arpy can stand to potentially make some pretty big gains here, and potentially get
Okay,
close
so
or even surpass Jedi score.
I've
He
got an
also has an infinite ammo
Infinite
as
ammo
well.
Sosig. Let's get going.
So there's quite a few parallels between their two runs.
We've been noticing this quite a lot, actually, particularly with Jedi's runs as well, where his opponents seem
that was
to
a
have
good disarm.
some interesting parallels in terms of
Okay,
weaponry
laser sights are
and
toggles.
power-ups.
So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3,
So would
4,
you say
5,
that they
6,
are
7.
running the meta?
Gotcha.
Yeah, or you could say that they are quite meta here at this moment in time. Stealths are now spawned for Arpy.
2,
That's 1. That's 2.
3, 4, 5,
Struggling with
6.
number 2 there.
six.
A little bit on
7.
6 and 7. They're just missing a couple of
Not
shots,
bad. That
but
was
I
like
would
1
still
and a
say
half
in terms
phases.
of times compared
Did I
with
even see
Jedi,
these
it was
Sosigs?
quite
Oh,
comparable.
that was really good. Okay, how many agiles?
Yes. I think Jedi was actually slightly quicker.
1, 2, 3,
Um,
4, 5 agiles.
So Arpy does really need to work to really catch up in these last two nodes.
Agreed. Speed meter is now active. 30 rounds with 762 should be more than enough to at least disable Soul 6, if not pop their heads outright. Might give him
You're
at
still
least
alive,
a couple of points edge
Buckaroo.
to be able to take out additional Soul 6 for more points. It all really, I think, comes down to these agiles predominantly. He has a fantastic opportunity with the P90 and the infinite ammo here. If he can just remember to use that, then Arpy can stand to get a really quick agile clear.
Yeah, the rate of fire of that is incredible. The unpiercing in it, go through anything.
I love the laser sight. Okay.
I'm
Point shooting's
honestly surprised
fun
he's
and
not
all.
used the P90 still.
Yeah, I thought, okay, yep, agiles have now spawned. It looks like he's sticking with the FAL for this. He's a little bit frozen a little bit, taking a couple of shots from an enemy source that spawned. This isn't as quick, I don't think, now as Jedi's run is. He's still sticking with the FAL.
He didn't use the infinite ammo.
Yeah,
He wasted time reloading when he could have just popped the
infinite ammo.
sausage
Yeah,
and been on his way. So
yeah.
he's going to look back at this and probably groan a little
Trigger
bit.
discipline.
Yeah, he might kick himself slightly at this, but now that the heavy armored Soul 6 have spawned, 762, of course, not causing
Trigger
any trouble at
discipline.
all
That's a good spot
for
for it.
Arpy to deal with said Soul 6. Arpy seems to be focusing a little bit on Soul 6 spawns at the moment, but he still has a decent position against the regenerative
We pick them up
encryption.
over here then, I guess.
I mean, it's all about control of the route.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. One has to come here.
Until the encryption pops,
Which
it
means we
doesn't
get a
matter
good
where
view
you are.
of where
Of
the others
course,
come from.
But
If you've got a good idea
Or I guess
of
a
how
good
long it takes to take out
ear
SO6
view
and
of
how
where the
long
others
it's
come
going to
from.
spawn,
Takes so long to bleed
it's
out.
usually around about 5 waves of SO6 here.
yeah, definitely
Um,
4 or 5, I think, depending on speed of takedown.
Yep. So if you take them down quickly, you can be in the right place for it to appear still.
Yep, and with that, I
And
think
that's
we're expecting the regeneratives to show up very soon. There it is. Oh, he's got infinite ammo and an incredible spawn on
Ooh,
those.
that was a fast one. All right.
Fantastically quick regenerative.
What I
I think that might just be it for him to clinch.
1963110 or 1963110.
Oh my
That's not
goodness.
bad.
It was
300
That's not
points.
bad.
a 300
That's better than
point
Jedi's last score, I
difference
think, maybe.
between the two.
I have a good chance. 1963110.
I guess we jump in and
1963110. Take a screenshot.
deliver the news.
I guess we do.
Yeah.
Dope.
Baldur, can you just bring us in?
One moment.
Cheers.
Goodness.
Alrighty. How do you all feel?
Hello.
Yeah, kind of, Morris. I get that.
Hello.
I already
How are you
know-
guys doing?
Hey.
I already know the answer. However, I'm gonna leave it up to y'all for the full reveal.
It's
All
really
right then.
close.
And with
I
that,
know.
it was
Do
very,
you
very
guys-
close. Dragon,
You guys want me to read the score first, or do you want me to just break the ice and just tell you who won
Just
this one?
break the ice.
All right. Well, Toby won.
Congratulations, man.
all right.
Thanks.
Now, can
Deal
you,
with
Dragon, can you tell us what the scores were before and after multipliers?
Yes, sir. All right. So, starting with Arpy, you had a raw score of 196,310, with a multiplied score of 206,125.5. Jedi Toby, you had a raw score of 196,620, with a multiplied score of 2,006,451.
Off by a
206,000.
raw score of 310.
That's ridiculous.
That
That
is,
freaking crazy.
contestants, that is an absolute incredible performance from the both of
That
you.
means a rematch, right? Like we get to go. To
Well,
I'm
if
joking.
you,
That was good, man.
well,
Maybe we'll see each other in the goulash later.
perhaps, yeah, or even if Jedi gets it all the way and you go all the way through the goulash at the same time.
Ooh, that's true.
Uh,
We just might see each other in the end, or you can keep like sending me sacrifices.
There is that. I mean, I did just lose 500 channel points, so, you know.
Oh gosh, I'm sorry.
Don't, you're alright. So, Jedi, how do you feel about that run?
Good. The rolls for both of us in the start were terrible. I think Arpy ended up with a better fourth roll than mine.
I got a revolver.
So,
I ended up with a bolty, and then I got one of the, I can't remember what the heck it fires, but the 5-round.
Are you a special revolver?
Yeah, what the heck one
the
is it?
BFR.
That's what it is. Yeah,
Oh,
BFR.
yep, that's worse than the 38 special. Wow.
Yep.
At least it comes with a red dot, right?
I did get a dot with it. Yep.
There's
And I got
that.
one with my bolty too, but it was the Free meat one.
So,
That is just too low profile.
so
Anyway,
funnily enough,
You had the Saku 85 bolty.
yeah, that's what it was. That's
Yeah.
what it was.
so I should say, funnily enough as well, Jedi, we've been noticing this with you against your opponents, is that there always seems to be a parallel in terms of the weapons and the pickups. That
There's there's this code called Jedi code where anytime he's running at the same time someone else does, he gets they get the same rolls just in case they're facing off.
yeah,
I'm,
I
I'm
believe.
actually the
that.
master seed. That's what it is.
Yeah. So just to say that with the comparisons, for instance, Jedi, you rolled the MP7, correct?
Correct.
Arpy rolled the P90.
I had an elevated sight. It was a disadvantage. I
Yeah.
feel
And
like I was,
additionally, as well, both of yous rolled infinite ammo as well to use in Hold 5 as
Nice.
well, which was
I rolled a completely useless infinite ammo because I did it in a single magazine because they were all right next to each other.
it seems like we got questions coming in, but Baldry, do you have anything else to say?
We do. I was just going to say you did reload during the agiles.
I did.
You did.
You did.
Oh yeah, I could have used the. I should have used the infinite there probably. That would have saved me some time.
We were expecting you to.
I normally do it
And it-
during the last one. I kind of forgot the P90 was here, honestly, because this thing with a laser sight is just good. I forgot how good it was.
You also both had a revolver at the same time.
Yeah, but mine was good. Mine just disappeared. Did you sell your revolver?
Yeah, eventually.
Yeah, so that's probably when mine just disappeared. I couldn't find it. But it just fell out of my quick belt slot somewhere, and I'm like, oh okay. Left it on the ground. It's lonely back in the arena.
All right. So with that
Okay,
in
so
mind, we got the questions.
Questions. from the
Baldrick, do you want to go
chat.
first?
Arpy, why did you main the 10-round FAL instead of sticking with the P90?
Better for point shooting. I can reload fast. Has better one-hit kills. One-hit kill to the head for most things. The P90 is using arm-piercing rounds, so it does less flesh damage. I would have also the longer barrel makes it way easier to point shoot, and I like it. Listen, it just sounds good. P90 is good too, but it's harder to reload. I have to do the quick belt reloads to get anything fast. It feels like it's running out of ammo way too fast, and single taps are useless because I have to triple or quadruple tap the SOSIGs while they're down. It's just not worth it.
All right.
I should have gone with an
okay.
AR with an assault rifle though. I didn't mean to get a foul. I thought that there wasn't going to be an assault rifle. The moment I saw it, I got sad.
All right. Moving on to Comrade Cowboy. I believe this is for both of you, so we'll get Jedi's answer first and then RP's. So with questions, why reloads?
That's the only thing that made me buy the game.
RP?
Seriously.
So I every time I shoot a magazine, eventually I stop having fun. I don't know why. All I know is if I put a new one in and then move this funny little thing in the front, it makes me have fun again.
Okay, a question from Scooby Foo for Arpy. How is it running with a brain that goes a mile a minute?
For context, that's 60 miles an hour. So
yeah, that's 60. So that's really slow actually. My highways around me are 70 or 65 to 70 miles an hour. But basically, I have like a list in my head of things I'm going to do next, and I start queuing things up whenever a new event happens until a SOSIG comes in and scatters it like a cue ball. But basically, I'm able to just go instead of having to every time I do something think about what to do next. I just queue them up subconsciously and then go. It makes for a lot more. It means I will forget things because even if I have them queued up, I might be like, oh crap, I forgot to queue up counting how many things I got, even though I did count all the encryptions pretty well. But basically, it's fun, and I don't really get to experience this unless I'm in a tournament setting, because the tournament really kicks me into higher gear. And especially, like, Jedi definitely challenged me in this one. Obviously, he won, but it was really close. So having that challenge, like last run, it was 60 miles a minute, but it was a little unfocused. This run, it was 60 miles a minute, and it was way more focused.
yeah,
From that,
Yeah,
it's just the
this
extra
was-
challenge.
Yeah, this is
Beat to Bleep was
fantastically close.
fun, but
Yeah.
oh yeah, Beat to Bleep was really good, and I actually was worried, but like Jedi had a higher score than I did last run, so
I think it's
I was
safe to
worried there
say,
too more.
RP, and I'm just going to say this just mainly for the joke, that I think you were going so fast that it was kind of affecting the bit rate on our stream. In fact, at least that's the excuse I'm going to use anyway for it.
You know, that's a good possibility actually.
Yeah, and another question then for RP. Why are people sleeping on the grapple gun?
Oh, so people are sleeping on the grapple gun because they see, ew, fast movement. They think Call of Duty Advanced Warfare, Black Ops 3. No one wants advanced movement. And then they see someone going like, oh yeah, or you can either fight the Sosigs on the ground like a lame floor person, or you can soar through the sky like a desert falcon. And I chose the latter because I'm not a lame floor person. They're sleeping on it just because it feels, because the hallways are so enclosed, they think there's no good utility for it, and also because higher level play, like a lot of people when they're first starting tend to hide in corners, stay behind cover, and wait for the Sosigs to come to them. Higher level play has so many different play styles. Most of them involve like rushing forward, finding all of the Sosigs as they come out. But a lot of people don't like have a really good strategy they use. And then once this came out, they didn't think about adapting to bring it in, because this gets you like an orange room. It can get you up there way faster to fight that guy.
Yeah, absolutely.
As compared to not having it. But a lot of people just didn't adapt, and I think it's
Yeah.
because they're used to what they're doing. I haven't played Take and Hold for like 3 months before this tournament, so I didn't have any big strategy. I'm still number 19 on the leaderboard though.
I will say.
I know that I definitely have my own habits from before the grapple gun came in.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the big one from
just
what I've
as
seen.
just as a quick
I
comment
mean-
as well. Not exactly a question. But it certainly seemed like the Jedi is playing Metal Gear Solid while Arpy is playing Titanfall 2.
Yeah. You say that as a joke. I literally have a mod almost coming out that allows you to have as many double jumps as you want in the air, wall run, and slide. So, and chain those together. So like, yeah, I'm playing Titanfall.
Well, that was a comment from the chat.
Yep.
So
Okay. I was going to
Mikaru
say,
has,
can I?
has asked,
Oh.
Sorry, Dragon, what you saying?
what
Oh, wait.
can't?
I was just gonna ask if I could ask a question.
No.
Sure, go ahead.
Oh, okay,
Oh.
sure.
Oh, someone said no. It's too late.
You might not get an answer. You might not get an answer.
It's a dumb one, but why does everyone hate bullpups?
Everyone hates bullpups because some people have really bad taste. Like, have you ever seen those people driving cars that, like, okay, it's a nice car, it's a Mustang, you know, it's a pretty cool car, maybe like an 80s model. I don't know cars, so it's like an old one, people like it, but it's not too expensive, and then they wrap it in like the really gross anime stuff. It's like, people do that. Those same people don't like bullpups because they have bad taste. I am like, there is literally no difference between the two people. So yeah, that's my proof. Feel free to refute it. Bad taste.
All right, Baldric.
Jedi, do you have an opinion? Do you have an opinion on this?
The L85. That's why. That's
Oh
why
yeah,
people hate bullpups.
L85 is bad. L85A2 is better.
Better. That's all you get is better.
Yep.
But-
85A2 is perfectly fine.
I like
Bear in
having my
mind, you
work
are
area
speaking to two
right
British
here.
commentators here, so be careful what you say about the L85.
I have an Enfield in my house right now, so I am exempt
Ooh.
from anything.
Yo,
No.
do I smell a second revolution coming?
Yes, we're just gonna come to take all of your L85s and throw them into a fire.
Okay, Mikaru has asked, what can't you do with mayonnaise?
What can it mutes if you put it in a trumpet, you're not gonna get a good sound. It's gonna be like, you can get a mute that gives you a better sound than that. Like a better muted sound, it'll just sound kind of gross, and you could just do the same with a tuba. So why would you put mayonnaise in a trumpet?
Make eggs out of it.
True.
Yeah, very, very true indeed.
I would agree.
All right, do we have any further questions?
What was your favorite role this round, Jedi?
I was kind of bummed about the what SIG is this?
Is that the
The
P7?
P6, yeah, P762. But it actually 20 was enough. I've been
that
relying
one.
on drums a lot, but I really don't need full auto anymore. I feel like that's 20 and a high caliber is fine to get through.
Honestly, when I started, I only use semi when I use battle rifles, unless I'm trying to deal with cover. 20 is more than enough with semi, especially if you get fast reloads.
Yep.
Like, I know you. I mean, you know, Mr. Reload King over here. I know you're capable of this fast reloads. Anton hands are messing me up a bit, but yeah, you can. I believe in you. And semi-auto is cool. IMO.
Yep.
A bit biased though.
All right, and with that, I believe this concludes this run.
think
Arpy, of
that-
course.
I think that Derpy Boy has another question.
Oh,
Would
yes,
you
he does.
rather? Oh,
it
freaking
does actually.
Windows
Would you rather use the 22 or the Whizbanger? To both of you.
22 LR revolver for sure.
22, are they talking specifically maybe the Quackenbush because they're both single? I'd go Quackenbush.
He said revolver.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. He said revolver. Well,
Yo,
I'd still say
I-
Quackenbush. It's my action.
Honestly, that's fair. Although, look at go get that little 22 LR guy. He's cute.
I
It's a top
rolled it
break.
last time. That was my revolver roll that I got.
Wait, the
It
little
was.
top breaking one? Is there another 22
No,
revolver that I'm
not the
missing?
top break. The 8-round revolver, the LCR, I believe it's called.
Oh, the LCR 22. Oh gosh,
Yeah.
that I would. Sorry, an occlusion box just hit me, and I couldn't see anything. Oh, that. There's no way it rolls out that far. Oh my gosh, that's disgusting.
All right, and the final question.
Yeah,
We're going to leave this
the
as the
Quackenbush.
final question. Why is full auto actually tactically stupid?
You can take this one first.
Waste of ammunition in most situations.
Basically, you're not. Yeah.
Yeah. The more time, take your time and use less ammunition. You're just gonna have all that left in your magazine. Better chance of actually hitting something, taking your time rather than holding down the trigger and then being SOL.
Exactly. And in real life, you waste more ammo, your gun gets hotter, you're not as you're basically just you're running your equipment into the ground for no reason other than Burt, unless you're trying to do suppressive fire. And when you do suppressive fire, get something with a heavy barrel or a dedicated squad automatic weapon for that, because you don't need your infantry rifles. You're engaging targets out to like 500 or 600 meters. Any minor changes, any tiny minute of or radian of angle that you do is going to put you off. So after the first shot, unless you have something like a G11, you're not going to hit shit.
All right then.
That's the biggest one.
But what about
What's-
burst fire?
I train
Useless.
my soldiers.
Yeah.
Burst
Burst
fire,
fire
which you mean
is fine.
training.
Yeah. All right, and
Thank you, both of you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much for hosting it, and thank you, Jedi. The run was very fun, and I cannot wait to. I'll do my best to stay in the goulash until either the end or you drop down one, and then we'll see who the true loser of the wieners is.
all
Sounds
right.
good.
Just remember.
Wieners of the goulash.
Yep.
There
So
we go.
Great.
we'll be excited to see that. Baldric, what is our next run that we are to be streaming?
Well, at the moment, we're still waiting for everyone to put their times in. So if you are in the winners bracket and have not put your time in for your next run, please do so. We're actually looking at Monday for our next run
All
at
right,
the moment.
and that is the Jumbo versus Texas Red. So
That
yeah,
is correct, yes.
that will be that'll be.
Unless we get a couple of new ones.
Yep. Cyrinus is asking how many more before the finals. I'm guessing by that he means phases. So I believe we've still got about 5 more phases, and then we've still got all of the goulashes to go through.
Yes, the finals are phase 7. And in each phase, the goulash has 2 rounds. So there's phase NA and NB. Phase A and B for each phase. For each phase that the wieners have. So we've got 15 sets of phases to go through. If you have a look in the Discord, we have a tourney timeline channel, and in there we have a little calendar showing when we're doing each phase.
All right then. And with that, we conclude this this stream of this head-to-head for First to Worst 2022. Be on the lookout for additional ones by obviously staying on the Discord and checking out the news there. Baldric, any closing words?
No, just thank you ever so much, everyone, for watching. Thank you to both Arpy and Jedi for running. We will see you both in your next matches in the wieners bracket and the goulash. And
Woot.
yeah,
Take it easy.
I look forward to our next run.
All right then.
All right, that's
So-
awesome.
Keep an eye on the stream schedule in the Discord to see who's coming up next and when. And we shall see all of you next time.
All
Thank
right
you.
then.
See you next
Peace.
time.
Stay
Peace, deuces. That was a lot of fun.
Stay meaty.
Stay meaty.